Hi you guys, it's Carletta. It's Saturday and it's video day. I actually missed my video last week because I got sidetracked doing stuff, buying stuff, shopping. I had a story to tell last week because it was 9/11, and I kind of do, actually. Oh, hang on. My husband's talking. Hang on. Let's try that again. My husband's friend just showed up, so I'm going to try to make this quick. So I do have a story to tell that was kind of like, well, I was going to talk about 9/11 last week, and then something happened, and so I have a what would you do scenario kind of thing that I want to talk about. But first, I want to say this is a thank you card. My camera doesn't have a red light, so I always hope that I'm recording. Like, I just recorded how about I put that down for a second? I just recorded the same video a few minutes ago, and then I realized that I had forgotten to stick the memory card in my camera, and it never beeped me and told me, so I just wasted 10 minutes of my life telling a story to myself. Anyways, this is, you guys remember the last time I did a video, I told you that it was my friend Crystal of ChristyK.org's son's birthday coming up. His name is Echo, and he turned 7. And so I sent him a little package of, little knickknacks, and he sent a thank you card. It's so adorable. It says thank you, and it's a picture of him, and he's so cute. And on the back it says, "You made my day. I love getting mail. I'm so happy. You are the bestest ever. Love, Echo." Die. So cute. Thank you, Echo. Okay, so 9/11. I was kind of conflicted about whether or not I was going to talk about it, because I feel like it's kind of, the way that everybody experienced it was so personal and so different. I didn't know necessarily that there was anything that I could say that would be different than anything that anybody else was saying on the day. So I kind of was thinking, oh, I'd be quiet about it. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll make my video about that. And then I kind of wasn't. So, whatever, what have you. Anyways, but here's my story about what happened, and here's my what would you do situation. So, I ended up going to the mall with my friend on 9/11, and we're about to go into a department store, and right behind us is a middle-aged Asian lady, and then kind of maybe 50 feet behind us is a Muslim couple, a young couple, and you could tell they're Muslim. She was wearing a head wrap, not Erykah Badu, fashion head wrap, but head wrap, hijab. And they were having kind of an argument, and it was I'd say a loud-ish argument, but it was like not physical. I don't feel like that she was threatened in any way, but they were having an argument. So we had kind of glanced over our shoulder as she was yelling at her boyfriend or husband or whatever, and just kind of went back, turned around to go back in the store. And so the lady who had been behind us said, she was kind of closest to me, and she was like, "Oh, it's a terrible time to argue when you're that pregnant. She looks like she's 8 or 9 months pregnant." And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "It's so stressful and it's not good for the baby. Plus he's not like, that's not the type of man that you want to argue with, because he's the kind of man who would throw acid in your face." And I kind of like nervous laughed. And then, I don't know, I kind of blanked her a little bit, but I didn't acknowledge what she'd said as being what it was, which is fucked up. And afterwards, I just said to my friend, like, was it wrong? Like, should I have said something? My friend and I kind of went back and forth about it, and I come to the conclusion that there was nothing that either of us could have said at that moment that would have changed what that woman felt about Muslim men throwing acid in the faces of their girlfriends and wives. But it kind of played on me, so the next day I was hanging out with my husband and my in-laws. Love my in-laws. And I told the story again, and my husband was saying, like, how fucked up it was that I hadn't said anything, how I should have acknowledged that what she did was wrong, what she said was wrong, and tried to what's the word I'm looking for, dispel, I guess, any myth or folklore about what she'd said. And again, I try to defend myself by saying, like, I don't really believe in my heart of hearts that there's anything that I could have said that would have changed what she felt just in a few seconds interaction at a Macy's. But I am curious. Do you think that I did the right thing? Would you have done the same thing? How would you have reacted? So that's the question I'm posing to you. My big, gigantic question mark. So, leave me a comment or shoot me an email. Let me know. Or say nothing. Whatever. I'm just sharing a story and doing a video. I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye.